Hey everyone, this is Norris coming back to you all with the video. I'm going to read from my prayer book, Walk in Faith. I'm going to read a Bible verse and then I'm going to read a prayer. Behold, we are servants this day, and for the land that thou gavest unto our fathers. No, let me start over. I'm sorry about that. That's the wrong one. Remember me, O my God, concerning this, and wipe not out my good deeds that I have done for the house of my God, and for the offices therefore. This is from the book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 14. Here's the prayer. Lord, I knew the minute the words were out of my mouth that they would have been better left unsaid. Why do I continue to fall into the trap of needing to say what I think at the expense of someone else? Not only did I hurt someone's feelings, but I also look like a fool in the process. Help me to repair the damage and learn from this experience. Give me another chance to behave nobly by saying nothing. Okay, I'm going to read an article. And it's from tasteofhome.com. And it's called 13 Rude Things to Avoid Doing at the Grocery Store. Grocery shopping is sometimes we all have to do, seemingly all at the same time. Here's how to make the experience better for everyone involved. Number 1, leaving your car in the parking lot. Leaving your car in the parking lot rather than walking it back to the car return station is not just lazy, it's downright annoying for anyone who thinks they're about to pull into a parking spot only to discover there's an empty shopping cart in the way. Not to mention, it's infuriating for anyone who returns to discover their car is scratched thanks to a stray shopping cart. So it's not surprising that 72% of responders in Treadmill Review's survey of grocery store etiquette said leaving your car in the parking lot is a big no-no. Number 2, leaving your car in the checkout lane while you grab another item. Even more universally detested than leaving your shopping cart in the parking lot is leaving your shopping cart in the checkout lane while you grab another item. That's a move that 80% of shoppers polled considered rude. So please do your best to finish all your shopping before lining up to check out. And whatever you do, don't line up and leave strategically to save time. Everyone's on to you. Number 3, leaving the checkout lane while your groceries are being scanned to grab another item. This one seems to be a bit more well tolerated than leaving your cart while you're still in line, but it still annoys 68% of grocery shoppers. Perhaps it's less universal annoying because the other shoppers are more willing to believe it was an accident rather than a time-saving strategy. But 68% is still a significant percentage of shoppers to annoy. So better practice is to simply accept you have made a mistake and shop for the forgotten item at some other time. Number 4, blocking the aisle with your cart. A whopping 90% of shoppers surveyed find it rude when your cart gets in the way of their own trip down an aisle. Obviously, in a store with narrow aisles or on a particularly busy shopping day, it's harder to keep your cart out of the way of other shoppers. But it helps to bear in mind that 9 out of 10 people seriously dislike dealing with aisle traffic jams. Number 5, cutting the line. The easiest way to offend literally anyone at the grocery store is to cut the line, any line, whether checkout or deli. A full 99% of shoppers polled agreed that line cutting is bad grocery store behavior. If you're the one out of 100 who doesn't mind getting cut by someone else in line, congratulations, because you're a grocery shopping unicorn. Number 6, encroaching on anyone else's personal space in line. It's not a coincidence that many shoppers hate when other shoppers invade their personal space on the checkout line. Nearly 94%. Picture this scenario. You have just trudged around the entire grocery store, and now you're waiting in the checkout lane with your full cart, dreading the process of unloading, loading, and unloading that awaits you, when suddenly someone holding a single carton of milk in their arms starts getting just a little too close. Get to know the real reason why milk is stored at the back of the store. You know what they're thinking. Can I just squeeze in before you? And they know what you're thinking. Hey, scat. Better to just skip this charade by standing in line with an appropriate distance between you and the person ahead of you. Number 7, gaming the express lane. If the express lane says 10 items or less, then it's bad form to get online with 11 items or more. Say 89% of grocery shoppers polled. And if you're going to try to game the express lane, please don't pretend you don't know what you're doing. Everyone knows what you're doing. Number 8, letting your kids misbehave. Every parent has to endure their own kids misbehaving at some point. But a good 92% of shoppers don't want to have to witness your kids misbehaving at the grocery store. What constitutes misbehaving? Treadmill reviews didn't specify, but we have a feeling that everyone knows it when they see it. Number 9, not putting perishables you no longer want back where they belong. Let's say you came to the store for a carton of milk, only to discover all the checkout lanes are packed, even the express lanes. What do? Do you return the carton of milk to the refrigerated case where you got it? Let's hope so, because if you leave it anywhere else, 97% of your fellow shoppers will think you're being rude. Number 10, not putting non-perishables you no longer want back where they belong. Think the put it back rule applies only to perishables? Think again. A full 79% of grocery shoppers think it's rude even if the item is non-perishable. Number 11, sampling food unless it's actually offered as a sample. You probably realize it's bad grocery store etiquette to open a bag, a snack-sized Snickers, eat one, and put it back on the shelf. But you might be surprised to learn that 80% of grocery shoppers frown upon your sampling anything that isn't set out specifically as a sample. That includes grapes and strawberries. The folks at Treadmill Review are careful to point out. Number 12, helping yourself to your haul before paying. It's not just sampling that annoys your fellow shoppers. Almost 78% object to your consuming items that you plan to purchase if you haven't yet purchased them. It makes sense when you consider that no one but you knows your intention to purchase whatever it is you happen to be nushing on. And the last one, and the final one, number 13, being rude or discourteous in any other way. Since rude or discourteous shoppers vest 91% of the grocery shoppers polled by treadmill reviews, you will want to stop doing all of the rude and discourteous things mentioned above when grocery shopping. But clearly there are other ways to be rude and discourteous. So use your common sense to make the grocery shopping experience more pleasant for everyone. Okay, and that's the end of the article. I will be putting the link to this article in my description box below. So if anyone wants to read the article and check it out, then all you have to do is click on the link in the description box, and it'll take you right to the website, to the pictures, and to the article. But I hope you all like this video. Please like this video because it helps my channel. But anyway, I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good evening. Peace.